Evan in New York.
Yes, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Very loudly, yes.
Sorry, our connection must have been bad. Did the spirit tell you why I was calling?
Yeah, a little
yes,
bit.
they did.
Okay, so basically what
you
I want
haven't
to talk
told
about
the
is
audience.
I was online,
Uh-huh.
and I heard that a school in Ohio was not allowed to do their production of the musical Godspell because of church-state separation issues. And if you don't know, Godspell is based on the book of Matthew. They have some stories from Luke, but it's advertised as based on the book of Matthew.
Not allowed by whom?
The school administration.
Okay.
Because of
So
church-state separation issues.
So they had their personal school policy, which where they made an executive decision that they wouldn't allow this.
I don't know if it was a policy or it's just when someone complained, or I don't know what about the banning.
Well,
but it was
I
the
don't
school's
know.
decision.
I will tell you that
Right.
knowing this was the topic, I did look up on the news that there are a lot of different schools around the country that are running this play like now. So
I understand.
Right.
I'm not trying to say that this is some kind of widespread thing.
Okay.
I'm just asking if you as atheists and the ACA at large approves of public schools using their public money to put up shows with explicitly religious themes.
This would be something I'm personally on the fence about. How about you, Tracie?
Yeah, me too. I mean, there's a difference between proselytizing and I mean, it's almost impossible to tease out religion from the culture.
Yeah.
I mean, it's part of the culture, but whether or not it's appropriate to do as a play, I definitely would have to think about it more.
I personally haven't seen or heard Godspell,
I haven't either.
And I don't know how good it is. Yeah. But I mean, I have been a member of a chorus for many years, and there's a lot of religious music that I like and appreciate. There's a lot of religious architecture that I think art students should study, and Renaissance painters.
I mean, I remember when I was in school, for example, we had to read Cotton Mather. I mean, should we not be reading Cotton Mather because he was
and
a
we had to read A Pilgrim's Progress.
Yeah, all of the original colonial writing is going to be written by preachers, basically, who were leaders of those communities. So are we going to just not have the literature read in the school? I mean, it gets real. It can get real hairy about what can and can't be done in a school. I think attitude matters. The way in which it's presented matters. There's a big difference between reading Cotton Mather to look at early colonial writing and examining that as a cultural thing, and reading it as right on Cotton Mather, the Bible is true. But
I personally would like to know more about why the school administrators canceled it, and maybe they had really good reasons, for all I know.
I understand that, but it's just like the reason I sort of felt like they made the wrong decision was, when a school puts on a school production, it's generally understood that they don't endorse all of the views. I'm pretty sure when a school does Evita, they don't endorse fascism or polytheism if they were to do Once on This Island.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying about Cotton Mather. Just because we have to read it doesn't mean I think the school was endorsing it or saying that, you know what I mean? It was just studying the colonial era.
And also, I've never heard of Les Miserables or Fiddler on the Roof being banned for church-state separation issues, despite their religious themes. So it seems kind of confusing.
All right. Well, that's why I say I'm on the fence.
All right. Thank you for taking my call.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.